You're here thanks to Madden NFL 19. We hear you've got a big matchup later today with Melvin Gordon. Can you tell us about that first?
Yeah, so big game today against Melvin Gordon, playing Madden 19. You can check it out on EA Madden NFL Instagram, 3:30 Eastern time. This game is definitely a revenge game against the Chargers. Definitely playing with the Steelers and throwing to myself 100 times.
Hey, Juju, it's Skip. Good to have Long Beach Poly in our house here today, even remote here in Los Angeles. You obviously had a breakout season, and your teammates in Pittsburgh voted you team MVP. Were you surprised by that?
Man, I was very surprised with the team MVP. I definitely didn't think me, a young guy, I'm just doing what I'm told on the field, just playing ball, having fun. And the opportunity came, and they picked me. I was very shocked. To this day, man, I'm like, wow, man, like my teammates think very highly of me. I think that's like the most important thing to have, you know, those guys think of me as something very valuable.
It was reported that your man Antonio Brown not happy with you being voted MVP. Did you sense any of that from him directly?
Not necessarily. Obviously, I heard about it. People told me about it, but you know, nothing, you know, from him towards me. So yeah.
Do you think your winning MVP had anything to do with the team having some issues and problems with Antonio's behavior during the year?
I mean, not necessarily. I never really thought of it like that. It's more so of, you know, just focusing on myself and my campaign, how I can do better. Obviously, there's some situations that the decisions that he made with his injury that he was dealing with kind of towards the end of the season. So, yeah.
JuJu, Shannon Sharp here. You had an unbelievable season that Skip mentioned, alluded to. But you do understand that having AB and him being one of the preeminent receivers in all of football, now there's a possibility, there's sources and trade talk swirling around. Are you ready to assume that mantle and be the #1 receiver? And now you're going to be getting everybody's best corner. You're going to be getting the double teams.
Oh, most definitely, man. I think as a kid, you know, growing up, I always wanted to be the #1 guy. Now I have the opportunity to be the #1 guy. If it does come, I mean, obviously, I'd prefer ABB, stay on the team, you know, be on the other side. You think about the numbers that we put up, both over 100 catches, over 1,000 yards. First time to do it in Steelers franchise. I think it's unbelievable. But like you said, man, if the opportunity comes to arise, I'm definitely going to embrace it and take that role.
So through the second half of the year, did you start seeing some double teams just because you were having your breakout year?
Oh, for sure. A lot. Obviously, getting their second best corner, safety over top, cover 2, a lot of that. So the 22-man. And also, you know, playing against the Patriots, you see a lot of double team. And, you know, playing against those defense that play a lot of man.
What happened this year? You guys, I mean, you got a quarterback that's probably going to end up in the Hall of Fame. You got arguably the first or second best receiver in Antonio Brown. You have yourself James Conner, double-digit rushing touchdowns, over 1,000 yards. You have a top 5 defense. Why were you guys not in the playoffs?
Man, that's tough, man. Obviously, there's some situations that, you know, we fell short on games that we should have never lost. And, man, it's tough, man. It's hard to say because, like, obviously there's a lot of stuff that goes on, but, you know, not being able to beat the Broncos, not being able to beat the Raiders in their stadium, and, you know, lost the lead against the Chargers as it adds on, you know, all those losses, and, you know, fell short against the Saints. If we had the opportunity, you know, to have that game, obviously the situation would be different, and we wouldn't be, you know, relying on other teams for us to make the playoffs. And I think, you know, going through the ups and downs, we just got to learn from it, come back next year and stay positive.
You say there were a lot of stuff going on. Could you give us a little insight to some of that stuff you're talking about?
I think more so of just the situation with, you know, the players and stuff like that. I think at the end of the day, we should have guys like, you know, Bell be on the team, situation, what's going on with AB, everybody just staying focused on the #1 goal and to win the Super Bowl. Like I said, I think we had all the pieces in line. I think we had, you know, a Hall of Fame quarterback, great head coach, top defense. I think we had all the pieces. I just think that if we just focus on the main goal and everybody wants to win a ring, I think it's possible.
I think, Juju, you won some more of the fans over after your last game at home when you beat the Bengals, and then you went back out on the field and watched up on the Jumbotron, obviously, as Cleveland was trying to come back at Baltimore to put you guys in the playoffs. Did you get good feedback? I don't know how much you go on social media and read and absorb the fan feedback, but I watched it live, watched you watching it live, and it was a nice moment. What was your feedback on that?
Man, it was amazing. It was incredible. I mean, for us, the stuff that we've been through, the ups and downs, and for us to rely on other teams to put us to the playoffs, man, the whole stadium stayed. The whole stadium watched, and it was unbelievable because I mean, the fans, they care so much. No matter what we've been through, obviously they want to see us make it to the playoffs. And for me to watch that and to get the feedback from the fans, to all stay there together and watch, it was amazing. Everybody truly believes that, you just never give up on the Steelers.
Juju, the owner, Mr. Rooney, comes in. He says, Juju, I want to talk to you. And he sits you down and he asks you, say, Juju, what do we need? How do we get into the playoffs, get to and win a Super Bowl? What do you tell Mr. Rooney? What do you guys need to do? What do you need pieces, if any?
I think, honestly, is no more problems. Get L. Bell back, keep AB on the team, and like I said, man, just go from there and just ball. You talk about James Conner having a great season. L. Bell obviously is a game changer. Like I said, me and AB put up some ridiculous numbers, a top defense. Man, we have all the pieces to the puzzle. Just put it together, get the team right, and man, let's play ball at the end of the day, and let's win the ring.
You said you keep alluding to L. Bell, and he wasn't there all year, and you said problems. Did his absence and the way some of the guys in the locker room handled his absence, do you think that was a factor in maybe a little bit of the uneasiness or some of the dissension in that locker room?
Yeah, I think, with the whole social media thing that's going to be put out there, that how we approached the situation with L. Bell, obviously, some players took it the other way. But at the end of the day, I mean, James Conner, he came to play. I mean, he's my guy. He's a young dude. He's doing great. And like I said, man, we just need all the pieces. And dude, I've been asked about AB, L. Bell all day this morning, so it's getting tiring, man.
Juju, before we let you go, how's the knee? We saw that you injured your knee in the Pro Bowl. How's the knee, and what's the prognosis?
The knee is great. Definitely staying positive. I mean, staying healthy. Obviously, coming back this season even stronger, even better. Thank you.
All right, Juju, thank you for joining us. We hope you can come join us in studio sometime as well. Enjoy the week. We'll be right back.